Heavens to hilarity! This is it, sports fans! Participants even! Television's greatest array of stars, Laff-A-Lympics, presents the round-the-world triple team competition between the yahooeys, the scooby and the really rottens. The players are on the field, in the stadium even, so let's get on with it! Laff-A-Lympics!
Laff-A-Lympics is an American animated comedy television series produced by Hanna-Barbera. The series premiered as part of the Saturday morning cartoon program block Scooby's All-Star Laff-A-Lympics, which consists of 24 episodes, on ABC in 1977. The show is a spoof of the Olympics and the ABC primetime series Battle of the Network Stars, which debuted 1 year earlier. It featured 45 Hanna-Barbera characters organized into teams, the Scooby-Doobies, the Yogi Yahooeys, and the Really Rottens, which competed each week for gold, silver, and bronze medals. In each episode, the Really Rottens would try in each event to cheat only to get caught by Snagglepuss each time. One season of 16 episodes was produced in 1977 to 78. And 8 new episodes combined with reruns for the 1978-79 season as Scooby's All-Stars. Unlike most cartoon series produced by Hanna-Barbera in the 1970s, Laff-A-Lympics did not contain a laugh track. Scooby's Laff-A-Lympics was originally owned by Taft Broadcasting. Warner Bros. Domestic Television Distribution currently owns the series through its two in-name-only units, Warner Bros. Family Entertainment and Turner Entertainment. The All-Star cast was mostly made up of characters from other Hanna-Barbera series. The Scooby-Doobies included characters from Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels, Speed Buggy and Dynamite, Dog Wonder. The Yogi Yahooeys had characters from the Yogi Bear Show, the Huckleberry Hound Show and the Quick Draw McGraw Show. The only original characters were some members of the Really Rottens. In 1978, Hanna-Barbera produced another All-Star show with a similar theme, titled Yogi's Space Race. The sporting competitions in which the characters are called upon to compete are often comical or offbeat versions of Olympic sports, races, or scavenger hunts. Each segment is set in a different location around the world. The Laff-A-Lympics cast. Episodes are presented in a format similar to an Olympic television broadcast, with an unseen announcer. Hosting duties and commentary are provided by Snagglepuss and Mildew Wolf, from It's the Wolf. Segments of Chattanooga Cats voiced by John Stevenson impersonating Paul Lynde. Snagglepuss and Mildew were animated versions of the contemporary Yellow Jackets of ABC sports announcers. Other Hanna-Barbera characters such as Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble, Jabberjaw and Peter Potamus made appearances as guest announcers and judges. Other non-competing characters include parents of contestants, interviewed by Mildew before the events, and various monsters and creatures that serve as antagonists during the events. The Good Guy teams, consisting of the Yogi Yahooeys and the Scooby-Doobies, are cooperative and loyal. The Really Rottens, however, always cheat. Typically, the Really Rottens would be poised to win before making a fatal error at the last moment, allowing one of the other two teams to end up on top. Occasionally, though, the Rottens' cheating was not actually against the rules, resulting in their winning. Overall, the Scooby team dominated, winning 14 times, against 7 victories for the Yahooeys, 2 for the Rottens, and a 3-way tie in the final episode. Only one complete season of Laff-A-Lympics episodes was produced, with 8 new episodes combined with reruns for the second season of Scooby's All-Star Laff-A-Lympics, billed as Scooby's All-Stars. When it premiered in the fall of 1977, the series consisted of several segments, including Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels, which led the 2-hour program and later was spun off into its own half-hour show, The Scooby-Doo Show, and Dynamite, Dog Wonder, both of which featured a small number of newly produced segments alongside repeated segments from earlier seasons, and the Laff-A-Lympics segments themselves. Teams. The Scooby-Doobies. This team drew mainly from the 1970s Hanna-Barbera cartoons, particularly the mystery-solving series derived from Scooby-Doo, whose titular character served as team captain. The early production art for the series showed Jeannie from the Jeannie series and Melody, Alexander, Alexandra, and Sebastian the cat from Josie and the Pussycats as members of the Scooby-Doobies team. However, legal problems with Columbia Pictures Television, Screen Gem's successor, prevented this. Hanna-Barbera owned Baboo, but Columbia controlled all rights to Jeannie's image, including her cartoon form at the time, until Warner Brothers purchased Hanna-Barbera in 1996. As a result of these issues, Baboo appeared alone as a member of the Scooby-Doobies. Similarly, Archie Comics held the rights to the Josie characters. In the actual series, Jeannie is replaced by Hong Kong Phooey and the Josie characters were replaced by characters from Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels. The Yogi Yahooeys. This team drew mainly from the 1950s and 1960s Hanna-Barbera cartoons and is the only team of characters made up completely of anthropomorphic animals. Grape Ape is the only post-1962 character in the lineup. The Really Rodents. This team is composed of villainous characters that frequently cheated by either giving themselves an unfair advantage in a contest or sabotaging the other teams, and usually had points deducted from their score as a result. With the exception of Mumbley and the Dalton brothers, all of the members are original characters. Originally, Muttley and Dick Dastardly were planned as the leaders of the Really Rodents, however, they could not appear as those characters were co-owned by Heater Quigley Productions. In their place, Hanna-Barbera used the existing character Mumbley and created the new character Dread Baron. Prior to Laff-A-Lympics, on his original show, Mumbley was a heroic detective rather than a villain. Following the character's revision as the villainous team leader, he remained a villain in Yogi Bear and the Magical Flight of the Spruce Goose, which is also Dread Baron's only other role. The Dalton brothers appeared in 1950s and 1960s shorts, including the 1958 short Sheriff Huckleberry Hound, which featured appearances by Dinky, Dirty, and Dastardly Dalton, as well as their other brothers Dangerous, Detestable, Desperate, and Despicable. However, they were given new character designs for the Laff-A-Lympics series. After Laff-A-Lympics, Dinky reappears in The Good, the Bad, and Huckleberry Hound with brothers Stinky, who bears a resemblance to Dastardly Dalton from Laff-A-Lympics, Finky, and Pinky. Comic books. In March 1978, Marvel Comics produced a comic book series based on the cartoon. Creative staff for the comic book included Mark Evanier, Carl Gafford, Scott Shaw, Jack Manning, Owen Fitzgerald and others. The series lasted 13 issues. A Laff-A-Lympics comic book was also published in Australia in 1978 by Sydney-based K.G. Murray Publishing Company. From 1980 to 1982, various Laff-A-Lympics stories were reprinted in Laff-A-Lympics annual hardback books in the United Kingdom by Fleetway. Games. A Laff-A-Lympics handheld pinball game was released in 1978. The game featured Scooby-Doo, Captain Caveman, Dee, Taffy, Blue Falcon, Yogi Bear, Boo Boo Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Grape Ape, Mumbley, Dread Baron, Mr. Creeplay, Dalton Brothers, Snagglepuss, and Mildew Wolf. In 1979, Hanna-Barbera released a Laff-A-Lympics old-made card game that included Scooby-Doo, Shaggy Rogers, Dynamite, Blue Falcon, Hong Kong Phooey, Yogi Bear, Boo Boo Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Grape Ape, Quick Draw McGraw, Pixie and Dixie, Yankee Doodle, Mumbley, Dread Baron, Snagglepuss, and Mildew Wolf. Other appearances. Dread Baron and Mumbley appear in Yogi Bear and the Magical Flight of the Spruce Goose. While Don Messick reprised Mumbley, Dread Baron was voiced by Paul Winchell. Dinky Dalton appears in the Yogi's Treasure Hunt episode, The Return of El Kabong, voiced by Stacy Keach. Sr. He is shown to be with his brothers Desperate Dalton and Despicable Dalton. Dinky Dalton appears in The Good, the Bad, and Huckleberry Hound voiced by Alan Melvin. As mentioned above, he has brothers named Finky Dalton, voiced by Pat Fraley, Pinky Dalton, voiced by Charlie Adler, and Stinky Dalton, voiced by Michael Bell. This same lineup also appeared in an episode of the 2017 version of Wacky Races with Dinky voiced by Christopher Judge, Finky voiced by Tom Kenny, Pinky voiced by Diedrich Bader, and Stinky voiced by Billy West. The Dread Baron appears in Jellystone. He was seen in Jailcation, where he was apprehended by the Jellystone Police Department and became an inmate at Santa Relaxo. The majority of the Really Rodents appeared in the Jellystone Season 3 episode Laugh Games. In it, the Really Rodents are from New Bedrock and are led by Dick Dastardly and Muttley instead of the Dread Baron and Mumbleye, similar to original concept.